Hello, Formula One fan. Things are heating up. The championship could be turned upside down with this brewing conflict involving the FIA, Red Bull, and McLaren. Big players are raising concerns, and if the FIA decides to tweak the rules, this season could ignite like never before. The latest Formula One news is on fire, so don't waste time. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all the breaking news in Formula One. Just press the subscribe button below the video. It's quick, free, and no registration is needed. This is F1 Fastline News, your go-to channel for daily Formula One updates. Let's get straight to the point. Red Bull kicked off the season on fire, with Max Verstappen dominating like never before. But suddenly, things started to go off track. McLaren with Lando Norris is closing in fast, and the gap in the Constructors' Championship has shrunk to a mere 8 points. That's right, 8 points. And while Norris is on the hunt, Verstappen is feeling the heat. Could McLaren's flexible front wing be the secret behind their recent performance? Christian Horner, Red Bull's team principal, is putting these front wings under the microscope. He and Ferrari have teamed up to question the FIA, suggesting that the flexibility of these wings might be right on the edge or even beyond what the regulations allow. And this isn't a new fight. If you remember back in 2021, there was a similar situation in Baku when front wing regulations were also a hot topic. Back then, even though Red Bull was within the rules, they had to deal with changes. And now it seems history could repeat itself, only this time the arrows are aimed at McLaren and Mercedes. Here's a key point to highlight. The current rules allow for a certain degree of flexibility in the wings. But like any regulation in F1, there's a gray area. According to Horner, this flexibility might be exploited in a way that pushes the boundaries of what's acceptable. But is this really why McLaren is catching up to Red Bull? Or are we simply witnessing a team that is managed through hard work and constant evolution to extract the maximum potential from their car? Fred Vasseur from Ferrari was more reserved when asked about the issue. He mentioned that this discussion is for the FIA, not the media. It's a diplomatic stance, but it raises the question, is Ferrari more worried about Red Bull or their own performance? The central question here is, what will the FIA decide? If they determine that McLaren and Mercedes' wings are within the rules, will we see a mid-season regulation change to reduce this flexibility? And if that happens, how will these changes impact the championship, especially now that we're in the final stretch with only 8 races left? This is the kind of debate that keeps us F1 fans on the edge of our seats. We're seeing a hungry McLaren, pushing forward and proving they can challenge the big teams. And Lando Norris is closer than ever to becoming a real title contender. But will Red Bull accept this rise without fighting back? And more importantly, will this battle be fought on the track or behind the scenes? So I want to hear from you. Do you think Red Bull and Ferrari are right to raise this issue? Or is this just a strategy to slow down McLaren and Mercedes' momentum? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Here we talk about Formula One without holding back, with strong opinions and loads of information. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join this passionate community of fans. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share it with your fellow Formula One enthusiasts. Let's grow this F1 fan community together. See you next time, speeding towards victory.